girl's best friend. We have Suman here, who is with Lux Jewels, and we're talking about custom jewelry.
Yes, we're talking about custom jewelry today. It's a lot of people come do custom jewelry. They don't want to necessarily pay the big prices in retail, which is why they come to people like myself.
But I think a lot of people assume when you go custom, that is meaning that it will be more expensive. Is that always the case?
No, and that's a great question that you just asked. Absolutely is not more expensive.
Okay.
We can work within all budgets. In fact, I find that we give a better quality product to the consumer than what they would have seen in the retail store.
So what determines the price then? So what does determine the price then?
Well, we're looking at diamonds really are the biggest thing that will determine the price of your rings. So depending on what your ring design is, once you've selected it, we're looking at, okay, what size of a diamond is going to work within this ring and within your budgets. And we want to make sure we're looking at all the, obviously the 4 C's, which a lot of people can read about online, the carat, cut, color, and clarity. Now this diamond is 1.5 carats. It's a real beauty, and it is a triple excellent, as we call it. So it doesn't get any better than this when it comes to cuts.
So, but if you are going custom jewelry, you can go really small, you can go really big. There's no limits there.
There's no limits, and our goal is to make sure we make you what you want within your given budgets, and that's the best part. We're customizing something specifically for you that fits your budgets and your desires and your personal style.
Now from there we go to something that is called a CAD.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what CAD is.
A CAD is basically once somebody's selected a design, what we don't want happening is somebody saying, that's not what I ordered.
Okay.
So we go to a CAD, which is a computer aid design.
And you have pictures here, actually.
I
Let's
do.
take a look right now.
We'll go to one that was recently done last year. So this is a computer aid design which shows you different angles of the ring. So this is what we're going to give you before we go into a wax. Now, some cases we're doing complete hand ones, so we don't always have a CAD, we'll just go straight to a wax for you. This particular ring is being done right now. I'm really excited about this, very unique, very different, something I recently designed with the client. And I do have the wax of this one here.
So let's show people what the wax looks like.
This is really interesting. So this ring, being quite elaborate, is being created in several different pieces. This is obviously one, and this will be the top. But the yellow gold that's going to be going in here will be done hand done. So there's a lot of detailing and accenting that is going to go in this ring, which goes into all rings that have to be done by hands, because everything cannot be done by machines and CADs.
So once you get from the wax portion, what happens after that?
So
that has to be approved by the client then, basically?
Yeah, in some cases, in other cases not necessarily. So here's one of an engagement ring where we've done, and here's the cast. So once it's done, this is the metal, the precious metal that it's been put in.
Okay.
Oh, okay, there we go. There's what it looks like.
You can see.
And so this one's 19 karat white gold right here, and this is what the wax used to be, similar to this. And then it turns into.
Perfect. Well, let's show people then just a little bit of variety here. We only have a few seconds left, but obviously these are some finished products.
These are some great finished products. We got some engagement rings, we got some men's wedding bands, which I love this. Men can customize it to the width that they are looking to get that suits their hands. And these are the same ring design, but they look completely different. It's one of my favorite things. Wedding sets. This is really fabulous. We recently did it. It's a family ring done in yellow gold.
So really there's no limit to what you can do. I mean,
limits.
You've got rings here, and you can even do, obviously, gifts, whether it's pendants and bracelets and everything. I'm sorry, we are out of time, but you know what? For more information, it does always. Lux Jewelers, of course, we'll have that information on our... Yeah, all of that information will be on our website, breakfasttelevision.ca. We'll have your website there as well for anyone that is interested in custom jewelry. And Michelle, of course, we heard earlier this morning that our own Thor Dye Cow got engaged. So, I mean, the wedding spirit is in the air, and you're going to have wedding dresses coming up a little bit later.
I certainly will, yes, for less, which is good. Keep you within your budget, hopefully, for your dream wedding coming up maybe this summer, as we have a look at some of the problems we're dealing with around town. This is